City of Sacramento as people try to come to grips with what the police chief has called an unprecedented act of violence, the worst she's seen in her 27 years on the force. 18 people shot, 6 of them killed, and an entire community wounded. I am joined now live by Leah Shank, founder of Impact. And Leah, you've been on the ground since this tragedy started to unfold in downtown Sacramento, working with the families touched by this. So thank you for giving us a few minutes this morning.
Thank you.
We visited with you yesterday in the first few hours after everyone was learning what happened. We still haven't heard very much of a scenario from investigators, only that there was some kind of fight near 10th and K. We've seen several different angles of fighting, some of it just this morning from video released to us by the owner of El Santo restaurant. We know that there are multiple shooters. Again, we know that sometimes folks will share more with a community advocate like you than a police officer. What more have you been told by some folks who say they witnessed this yesterday morning?
Yes, we've gotten various reports, from different community members. We were told that maybe it was a fight against 2 different groups and then it ended in gunplay. We've also been told that there were guns maybe taken into the actual building, these clubs. So that's something that needs to be investigated as well. And it's senseless though, with all the reports that are coming in, we know that it's senseless. We know that it started with a fight and ended this way. And this is the gun violence that we talk about often.
I know last night you were helping to feed and comfort some of the victims' relatives who stood outside all day or went to the respite center at City Hall waiting for their loved ones to be removed from the scene. How are they doing and what other kind of support are you providing them today?
They're not doing well, as we can imagine. All the whys are coming into play. Why my son? Why my daughter? They want to know what happened. They want details. They want to be able to identify their loved ones' bodies. The bodies were out on the ground for 18 hours. So, there's some grief behind that as well. And they really just want to know what's happening. So for us on our end, we just want to make sure that we do everything we can for the families to comfort them in this horrible time. And it's not just today, as we know that this is going to be a long road, looking forward to us to be able to offer them the supports they need, whether it be laying their loved ones to rest, making sure they have food, making sure they have counseling services on deck, making sure they have whatever they can to comfort them during this difficult time.
Yesterday, we started hearing some of the familiar narratives that we hear after acts of violence in Sacramento. We need more investment in youth. We need more resources. This Live, Work, Play district, a jewel of city development efforts along K Street there, is arguably one of the most resourced in the city. Lots of lighting. There were patrols in the area when all of this happened, and there's no indication right now that minors were involved, but a lot of people still talking about the fact that there needs to be investment in the youth. Is all of this discourse lining up to you, or do you think the focus needs to be on something else?
Well, there definitely needs to be more investment in our communities is where the investment needs to be. People are toting around guns for a reason. They feel like they have to have a gun to feel safe. And that right there is what we have to dive deep into. We have to find out why. What is the reason why they feel like they have to carry guns? And it's our youth and the young adults. It's both, so it's really twofold. And this is not just specific to Sacramento, right? This is a national crisis with mass shootings and with gun violence. And so it's really a bigger conversation. But for here locally in Sacramento, we have to figure out what resources can we put in our communities so that our community members don't feel like this is what they have to do in order to go out and have a good time on a Saturday night.
All righty, and that's an ongoing discussion that needs to be really had. People need to trust the law enforcement around them enough that things are being done to protect them and not that they have to take it into their own hands, right?
Right. Absolutely.
All righty, yes. Thank you so much, Leah, for joining us this morning. We appreciate you.
Thank you.